My name is Dorothy Grant. I am a fashion designer in Vancouver, BC. I started out as an artist, as a traditional Haida artist, making button robes and things for ceremony, and I did this for many, many years. And somehow I transitioned the art into garments, where there was nothing like that was happening at the time. So this would have been about mid-80s. My inspiration comes from the knowledge of Haida art and the uniqueness of the art form and how it is indigenous to the Haida people. And it inspires me that throughout several hundred years that the art form has had a certain set of principles or rules and guidelines that for generations the artist has continued it. We may have changed mediums, like forms of expression, say from wood totem poles, wooden masks. We have transitioned to bronze, to metals like jewelry, silver and gold, and print and painting. So the art form, although has not changed in its format, it has changed in its medium. And I was the first one to bring the medium of fabric and fashion, onto the scene. This is a traditional type garment that I just made. It's going in a museum exhibition, but the art is all applique. It's all hand cut. It's a 2-layer applique process and then machine sewn. The garment, of course, is my design, very sort of innovative on the button blanket. So that was the idea behind that. And so this has continued throughout my work. Small women, very high profile women, and even men. I do a tuxedo for men. I think maybe a lot of designers have this process, but you don't know what you're going to make with something until you bring it home, or it sits maybe for a couple of years, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm going to make these dresses with the skirts underneath rather than be an embellishment as trim. So that's how this came about. So I'm just subtly showing the fabric that I designed. Like, this is my own fabric design. So it's underneath, but as a person walks, you can still see you can see the art. It makes it a little bit more mystique and not as bold. And I put a little bit of embellishment on the waistband, the high waistband. And the same with the blue, the royal blue. It's just a nice little, we call it tulle fabric. That's sheer, and then you see hints of the royal blue coming out. Indigenous fashion is here to stay. It's an expression. It's an art expression, but it's also coming from a root source for many, many people, not just me. We are a very small nation off the coast of British Columbia, very remote, but our people are strong, our traditions and culture is very, very strong, and this is a advocacy for it and a channel for people to go, yeah, I've got something to do with Haida art. I own a Dorothy Grant piece.